Check 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello.
Hello, this is Ryan. I was calling to speak to Morgan.
He's not here. This is his sister who's calling.
Hey, this is Ryan, purchase manager at 1-800-SELL-FOR-CASH. He left this and it has his alternate contact number.
Right. I had told Alex that when you called that I was the one was giving the information.
Just so that I know who I'm speaking with, can I get your first name, please?
My name is Patricia.
Your name is Patricia. Thank you very much, Patricia. Okay, so I'll just verify the information that we got, that we already have, and then there'll just be a few more questions that I'm going to be asking you, okay? Now, if we do come to an agreement, the best email address where we can email you our offer to purchase your house is at Comcast.net.
Yes, but for some reason, Alex been saying that she's been sending me her email so that we can send a picture of the home on the front and the back. She said she's attempted to do it 3 to 4 times, but it's not showing up on my computer.
Okay.
And she said, well, check and see if it's in your spam. I said, why would it go in the spam?
Sometimes it does. For some reason, it gets routed to either the spam or the junk mail, depending on how you have the email settings set up.
Well, that's the way the email that you just mentioned, that is my email address. And every time I send something, it comes here. I don't understand why that won't.
I'm sending you an email right now.
Okay.
So that hopefully you can get it. And we just really need a picture of the front, one picture of the front and one picture of the back of the house, if that's possible. Okay?
That's possible.
Okay, I just sent it to you, so hopefully you'll get this one, and then you can just reply to that one and attach the pictures to it.
Got it. And what you say your name is again? I'm sorry.
Ryan.
Okay, Ryan. Okay.
Okay. Now, and the address of the house that you guys are hoping to sell is 208 Drive in Augusta, Georgia, which is in Richmond County?
That is correct.
All right, thank you. And it looks like we would need to assume about $15,000 in repairs and upgrades?
Oh, I told her it would be $15,000. I told her it would be less than that. She said, well, okay, now I got your email, but I don't know what Alex was doing. But she said, would it be safe to say, could I put down $15,000 or less? I said, yes, but it's not $15,000. I do know that.
Would it be closer to maybe $10,000?
Because I know it need windows. Oh, boy.
Because we really do go off of your numbers. So if you told her less than $15,000, I don't want to put in $15,000 and then that be an incorrect number.
Yeah. I'm going. Well, you know the way people when they hire contractors and stuff. Because I was explaining to her the contractor the guy that we know that do carpenter work for us. He charged very cheap, and he does good. But if you hire a contractor and they're charging their original prices, yeah, you could probably stay around $7,000.
Around $7,000, okay. And that does make a difference. Okay, so let's change that number. And I will go ahead and change that in my notes. Make that 7,000. Okay. Can bear with me one moment, okay? Sounds like it's just cosmetic and upgrades, windows, carpeting, painting.
Right, and some little fixtures and some of the repair stuff we already have in the house, such as sheetrock and the stuff to do the paint. Yeah, whatever you call it, the nails. We have stuff like that already down there in the house, just haven't did the repair.
You just haven't put it in yet. Okay,
right.
Yeah,
my brother may say it's not $7,000. He may say it's $5,000. But again, I can't say because of whatever contractors you hire.
Right. Okay. Let's see.
But I want to say 5. I don't think it need a whole lot, but it needs some repair. But I'm gonna go with the 7.
You're going to go with the 7? Okay. Now, just bear with me. I'm just doing a little bit of math while we're on the phone here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Now, Patricia, there are a lot of factors and reasons which make a difference on how much time we have and how much money we will need when we buy your house. For example, are there any serious damages? Is there something wrong with the house? Are there any court orders or deadlines we need to meet? Is the house just too small, or are there any neighborhood problems? And many other examples. So can you see how important it is for us to know your reason for selling? And as a home buyer, you'd want to know too, right?
Right.
So what is causing you and your brother want to sell this property?
Well, for right now, it's not me. It's not my house at all. It's just him.
It's your brother. Okay.
He wants to just sell because he's getting older and he's tired of the, paying taxes. And we also have utility. He have utilities on, and he's tired of paying that when nobody's residing there.
Okay, so he wants to get rid of those holding costs.
There you go. Just talk.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do to help him with that, okay? And what has he done so far to try and sell the house?
Nothing. We just started with y'all. I went online and just started looking.
Okay. And this house is vacant. He's not living in it, so does he have to sell this one in order to buy another one?
No.
No, okay. That actually makes us the perfect buyer for him because we're not looking for a house to live in. We can buy the house and close on the date of his choice. And when would you say is the soonest he would be able to sell the house and close escrow by?
You mean when y'all get everything together?
Mhm.
Oh, he want to do it immediately, as fast as you can.
Okay. So he would be able to close within the next 20 to 30 days?
Yes.
Yeah, and what's going to happen if it doesn't sell to us? Meaning, what are you going to do with the house, and how is it going to affect your plans to sell it?
Well, I guess then he would just try to go in in the future and just keep doing repairs until he repaired and probably just rent it out. And I guess that's what he would do.
Okay, and let's see. Looks like in its current condition, the house is worth about $30,000, and then once the repairs and the upgrades are completed, it'll be worth $50,000. Is that correct?
That sounds correct, yes.
Okay. Let's see. And there's no mortgage on this house that we would need to pay off?
No mortgage, but there are taxes that's due, that was due for last year that he haven't paid yet. So those are... Oh, and I think just come for this year.
How much are the 2000? You say he owes back taxes?
Just for 2000. He never missed. Just missed last year.
Okay, and how much are those?
Oh, I think it's 600 and something.
Okay. So, and you do understand that if we do come to an agreement to purchase the property, the back taxes would come out of his proceeds, right? Because they're the back taxes.
You understand that, ma'am.
Okay. Now, so let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We buy houses like mortgage all the...
Not cutting you off, Ryan, but the other tax bill came for this year, too, and it's just, for example, I think it's 500, which I can look and give you the right totals, but just put 500 for 2015, but they're not due to be paid yet. They just sent
until December.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so let me see. We buy houses like mortgage all the time, and we pay all the costs, things like real estate commissions, title insurance, escrow fees, transfer tax, termite clearance, roof certification, and the list goes on. And we buy them in an as-is condition, so we are going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs, whether we have seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you or whoever is living in it can stay in it for as long as you need to, and we can get you your money on the date of your choice. We will pay cash when we buy your house, so you can have the peace of mind knowing that it's sold. Not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it, because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. Believe me, there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow, and that is not going to happen to you. Isn't that really what you want?
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Now, it looks like after all the closing costs have been considered and all of the all of the repair and update costs have been considered, and after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, you're hoping to walk away with $21,000. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, since we are paying all of your closing costs to sell, is that the least that you'll take?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's negotiable if that's not the total. He'll negotiate, you know.
Okay.
To be here.
All right. And we're also going to buy the house as is and pay for all the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. So what would be the lowest that you would go?
Probably, since it's 21, probably. I mean, that's just me saying this now. He probably wouldn't go no less than probably 20,000 or so.
20,000. Okay. And
knowing
that, go ahead.
18 to 20,000 is probably.
18 to 20. Okay. Now, knowing that we're going to buy the house now and take all the worry and stress away, along with eliminating his holding costs, waiting for his house to sell, are you saying that if we don't pay him $18,000, he won't sell us his house?
I don't know that. That question have to be asked to him. But because I mean, he's been had it for a long time, so I don't know.
Okay. Well,
but, I said, just it's negotiable. He may say he'll go down to 15 or 17,000. I don't know, but I do know he don't want to sell it less than I know. What I heard, no more than 20. Less than 20.
No less than 20. Okay. Well, let's see. Would he consider 17,000?
I don't. You could put it down, but I do know.
Okay, let's do this, Patricia. This way we can make sure. How about will you give me a call back once you and Morgan are together, but let him know that we did make an offer of $17,000, and then if he is able to do that, give us a call back, and we'll send you out a purchase agreement. Or actually, either way, how about if you call me back when you and your brother are together? This way we can come to an agreement to purchase the property. Okay,
so in other words, let me make sure when I talk to him, you're saying, in other words, from what all, I guess, paperwork you done by talking to me, your offer on the table is $17,000.
Correct.
Okay, and you would go no higher. That is your offer as of right now for him to, if you accept it.
As of right now, yes.
It's no higher. Okay, 17,000. Okay. So, if he do accept it, what I want to say, what would be the next step he would have to do? What else would have?
Well, once he accepts our offer, we would send him out a purchase agreement to let him know that we are definitely committed to buying his property. We write the purchase agreement out for 60 days, and then once he signs it and sends it back, all he would have to do is wait for local professionals to view the property, and then pretty much that's it.
Okay.
And then once we get a closing date, we would call him and let him know. And then he would just have to sign the papers at the closing attorney or the title company's office, whichever you guys use in Georgia.
See, but you mean he would have to sign a document saying that it's sold to you, or just sign that he's willing to sell it to you? Do we need to get a lawyer to look at these papers? Would it be explanatory?
It's not a necessity, but we do encourage you to, so that you are in complete understanding of what the purchase agreement says. But it's pretty clear. We try to make things as simple for the seller as possible. We really want to make it easy for you guys so that we can help you out as much as possible. So the wording it's pretty easy to understand.
Okay. Well, I'll just read that, but, because I don't want him to sign anything. Like I said, I'm not going to let him sign anything as though that, in other words, he's done sold it to you, but he didn't get any money off this yet.
Well, of course, I understand what you mean. Now, this would be an agreement to sell us the house, and once we close on the house, that's when he would receive the check.
Okay. To sell. That's what he going to receive, an agreement to sell. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Okay, Ryan. All right.
Yes.
So, but as soon as he come, I'll call you right back to let you know what his answer is.
Okay, and I will be looking for your call.
Oh, okay. What the question? What does market value mean when you're talking about a house?
What does market value means is how much the house can be sold for in today's market.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm just asking because you see, I have a house myself, so.
Okay.
And mine is listed as like about 50 something. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. That's what I thought it meant. Okay.
You're very welcome.
I'll call you back.
All right. Thank you very much, Patricia. You have a good day, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Hello, Patricia?
Yes.
Hi, Patricia. This is Ryan.
Hi.
Hi,
Ryan, I have two questions for you.
Okay.
The first question is, I noticed that on the contract that it said taking away $100 for some fee. I don't have the paperwork right here by me.
No, that's okay. That $100 is actually just hold escrow open. Once escrow closes, that $100 will be paid out to you with the rest of the funds.
Oh, okay. So it would be $17,000.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got through talking with my lawyer, and he said that he's booked up for today, but he did talk to me and explain to me about probably why, which I didn't tell him that y'all say y'all had so many houses that y'all could buy, which he knew. As a lawyer, he definitely knew what he was talking about because I didn't even tell him that. He said there's two possibilities to read. It's called like urgency. It's probably because you have so many houses that you're going to buy, and that if we don't go and sign off, then you may move on to the next home. He said, but to explain to you that he, as my lawyer, he can't just look over right now. He's busy, and it'll be Monday before he could actually explain to me everything about each clause, what you have on there. So he said to let you know that. Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
yeah, you did tell me yesterday that you were going to probably have your lawyer review it. That's why on the date for when I was going to expect it back, I did put 10/8.
Yeah, you did.
Because but that's okay. If I know that you said that you were going to have your lawyer look over it, and they get pretty booked sometimes. So, just as long as we do get it back, and this is to let you know that we are committed to buying your house. Once we send this out, we're just waiting on you.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I was wanting to tell you because of that date. I said, where it says 501, I said, it's no way. I said, this is like a 24-hour thing. I said, I got to, when I called him this morning, like I said, I done already emailed him the document. But he said that by Monday he would be discussing each one with me to let me know what it means, because I want to know, especially when it got to the part about something about attorney fees and the deeds and all of that stuff. I didn't know exactly. I know it says something about as is. Something was on there about as is. So what did that mean? That's the area, I think.
Let me see. Are you looking at the purchase agreement right now?
No, I'm not. But it's a check. You got it checked off with a X, where it says something about buyers would be as is.
Oh, that we are purchasing the house as is. So if the appraised value is less than what you told us that it would be, then we would either renegotiate or cancel the purchase agreement, depending on what the condition and the value of the property was. Okay, so when you say that, what you saying you got to send somebody out? Is that right? Yes. Is that what? Okay. So somebody's going to come out and look at the house, and then if it's not agreeable with the price that we went on, we can negotiate different. Right. That means that if the condition of the property or the value of the property was not what we discussed already, then we would have a right to renegotiate. Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay, but anyway, he's going to explain each one to me, and then I'll call you back Monday, or I'll go it on and sign it, and then send it, and we can go further.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
All right, thank you for calling me, Patricia. I'll talk to you on Monday.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch